Good morning, everybody. That was a real smooth open. Microphones don't work. How could the microphones change? Didn't Allison Steele just do a show?
They moved the position.
What?
The position of the mic gets changed.
Oh. Let's stop moving the position of the mic. Just leave it the way it is. I'm too tired for this crap in the morning. Let's not change anything. Let's leave everything the way it is.
I didn't know what was going on in there.
Let's get our own studio. You know there's a studio right down the hall they don't use for anything?
Yeah.
Except for, like, bad public affairs shows. Like, once a week there's a guy in there taping them, and I don't know who hears them. What is that?
Do we play public affairs shows?
Yeah, what is going on in that studio?
It's actually...
I see that guy in there once in a while doing a public affairs show.
Yeah, people come up here around noon during the week, and he tapes the show, and it runs, I think, Sunday morning.
And that's what they use that whole studio for? One Sunday morning show?
It's also supposed to be a production studio, but I don't really see much.
But Gary, stop being such a pussy.
I'm just telling you what it is.
It's supposed to be a production studio.
You asked me what it was.
Is it a production studio? Do you see anyone doing production out of there?
Not that
no,
often.
so stop saying it's a...
You asked me what it was.
You're such a pussy. It's supposed to be a production studio. Who do you think's listening? Tom? Tom's a moron.
You asked me what it was, Howard. You want to make up a lie?
It's supposed to be a production studio. Jesus
boy,
Christ.
Oh, boy.
What a pussy you are.
Yeah, twice to you.
Yeah. God. It's supposed to be a production studio, and it's... No. What do they use it for? That's what I'm asking you.
I use it sometimes.
For what?
To do some light production. Sometimes with Tom. And the guy does a public affairs show in there. And sometimes some of the people that work for us, do you want me to tell you?
They could set up a reel-to-reel tape recorder in any room, and it would serve the same function. Right. That's a big, giant room to service one reel-to-reel tape recorder. That's all that is. That guy can record his show in his house with a reel-to-reel tape recorder and 2 microphones. You don't need a whole studio. Use the friggin' bathroom for that. I got business to conduct.
That's like taking one of those automatic weapons to go shoot a turkey.
Yeah, you want to shoot a turkey, use a bow and arrow. At least make it a challenge. Christ. Talk about overkill. That's what that is overkill. Can't even see my beautiful Robin. I'm buried here behind this microphone, Robin.
What's going on?
I think it's a production studio.
Yeah,
what are you, Michael Jackson?
This is my fault.
I think it's a production studio.
Yeah, this is my fault. That your mic doesn't work and that your studio's too small.
I believe they use it for a production studio. I love Lisa Marie.
I asked my lawyers, and they told me it's used for a production studio.
All my lawyers are Jews. They all agreed vehemently.
My best friends are.
I don't know, man. Sometimes you're such a pussy. I believe it's used for a production studio.
You're just angry at somebody.
Just tell me what it's used for. Don't tell me what you believe it's supposed to be. I believe.
Well, the point I was getting to is that it's rarely used.
So why don't you just say that? Say it's rarely used.
I said 3 words.
You're always like defending somebody.
I was defending nobody.
I believe. You don't believe anything. You don't even know.
No, I know more than you.
Why do you just start your sentence with, I believe? Just say what you know. I believe it is used for production. Just say, Howard, people use that for production very rarely.
I understand.
No,
I understand.
I'm just saying, your speech pattern is wacky.
I understand you need to vent.
God.
Kick me, I'm the dog.
Right.
To be ashamed of yourself.
You're fighting back, but for the wrong reason. You sound dopey. When I ask you a question, it's always like you're running the station or something. I believe that is useful. Just say what it's used for.
Nothing wrong with what I said.
Yeah.
I'm not fighting you. I'm on your team.
Good. You better leave for now.
I can't.
Why?
Aren't you going to break now?
In a minute.
Okay.
I'm not ready yet.
You can't walk out and come back in.
I'm enjoying this new microphone.
I'm too stupid.
I can't.
Yeah. All right, let's take a break. See, what's weird in our society is that, like, girls and men look at magazines, and most of the men and most of the women have had airbrushing done in these magazines. Tom just totally distracted me.
Oh.
He has to walk in the middle of the show and give you roses.
It's Valentine's Day.
Yeah, well, he's a dickhead. Get him out of my life. I'm trying so hard to get along. I'm sorry, Doc. I'm going to go into a rant. I'm sitting here trying to concentrate on my interview with you. Tom has to walk in and insert himself into the mix by handing you roses.
Can't wait for a commercial
You
break.
goddamn sleaze. You maniac. Do a radio show for 5 seconds and see if you can handle it, Tom. How dare you? God, you sicken me. You sicken me. I'm going to walk into the middle of a meeting or whatever, or a golf game. I'll walk on the court, or whatever that thing is called. A goddamn waste of time you're busy with. You meaningless human being. You insignificant human being. Oh, he's got to just walk in the middle of my show. You know, because I was nice to him in Vegas. That's the problem.
Yeah, you bonded with him.
I was nice to the guy. I said, I do like the guy. He's got to just take advantage of me. Can I get Bob Moore here in New York? Please, Mel.
Yeah, Bob Moore doesn't even put himself in your line of sight. You
You don't want to see Bob Moore, and he doesn't show himself to you. I'm doing a radio show. The guy's walking in with flowers, and he walks in. You should have seen. He's opening the door. I got to stare at this guy.
It's a production.
Doctor, could you remove Tom's head from his body?
Howard, are you okay? Take a deep breath.
All right, I'm sorry.
Where would you put it if you took Tom's
Doc,
head?
I'm so sorry. I'm sure you have a couple of days where you just want to slice someone's face off and never reattach
Doc
it.
has thrown a tantrum or two in his life.
You've got some annoying patients. It doesn't look right. You moved my nose. Hey, honey, here's the before and after pictures. What do you want from me? I can't create a miracle. You were ugly when you came in, and you're going to be ugly when you leave.
Yeah.
Did your boyfriend know you were a whore?
Yes, he did. I didn't lie.
He did.
You couldn't do that.
Ever get turned on by a client?
Very far and few between.
Really?
Yeah, because I wasn't into it.
You were desensitized?
Yeah.
What was your system for testing yourself to stay clean and make sure you were disease-free?
You go in the gynecologist and getting,
How often, though?
Every 6 months. I just
6 months? That's every 100 guys.
Gary, a whore doesn't care. She's not going to go to a gynecologist every 6 months.
But you get some repeat customers, don't you?
Wait, Gary, you're not thinking rationally when you're a whore. She's not worried.
John.
She's not worried if the guy gets
I
VD.
just had an AIDS test, so.
No, but she would be worried, I'm thinking.
Why is she worried? What does she want to know for?
She doesn't want to know she has AIDS?
She's anxious to
I
know.
had an AIDS test. I'm clean. I just got in my AIDS test a week.
Don't you know if you're a whore, you have very little self-worth and you don't care about your life?
She's the most confident whore I ever met.
Are you a hooker?
Did you go to the doctor every day? You went to the doctor every 6 months? What kind of question is that? Why do you interrupt my show?
What was your system for staying
It's not a normal
It's a
question.
totally normal question.
She doesn't care. She's a whore.
Did you care whether you got...
We don't care either.
Did you care
We don't care. I'm in the middle of a sexy interview. You want to know if she has AIDS.
Are you clean?
Did you brush your teeth?
What was your system for staying clean?
Not a crazy question.
Oh, God.
She's a friggin' whore. She don't care.
Look at her. She's just a dingy broad.
She's a whore on rollerblades.
She's a friggin' whore on rollerblades.
She'd welcome that.
Did you brush your teeth every day?
She's roller whore.
Did you? Where are you going?
No.
Where are you leaving? We're not done. Why are you
That
leaving?
was how Gary we were doing, not you.
Not you.
Oh, no.
She left?
We upset her?
We upset a whore?
Oh, boo-hoo.
Who gives a crap?
No, but I mean, why is she upset? I was yelling at Gary.
She's a whore. Who cares?
Is she so dumb she doesn't know I was yelling at Gary?
Yeah, but while you were yelling at Gary, you were sort of dissing her a little bit.
You were yelling, she's a whore.
Why do whores get upset if you say the word whore? I don't understand.
They don't get upset by the acts they do. They get upset by the names you call.
And by the way, is whore a bad thing if someone sells their body?
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
God, who would know that?
She admitted to being a whore, doing anal on ecstasy, and she's getting mad at what we're saying.
I had no idea I was insulting her.
What is Gary saying to her right now?
All I know is Gary ruined my interview. I was doing great.
Are you clean?
Why did she leave? Are you clean? Do you have HIV?
Gary, she's a freaking whore.
Caused me to lose my guess.
No, I didn't cause you to lose your guess.
Yes, you did.
I'll tell you exactly why.
Why?
She's a person, too, and you kept calling her a whore.
I was yelling at you about the whore.
No, she said...
Is she gone?
Yeah, she's gone.
Aww.
I said, listen, was it the whore thing? She's like, yeah, I'm a person, too.
But she was a whore.
I said, come on back in. You know what? She's like, she's really...
Oh, I would have talked to her.
She was pissed?
She wasn't pissed. Pissed is not the word. She was visibly shaken.
She was hurt.
Offer $50 to come back.
Gary, she's a freaking whore on rollerblades.
But she said, listen, I'm a person. I'm not just a whore.
No, but the point is, I wouldn't have gotten off on that tangent.
No, Howard, we called her a whore for half an hour before we got off.
Yeah, but I was doing it the right way.
Yeah, she was liking
Yeah,
Howard until
when
she
we
was
turned
liking
to
me.
you, we just started throwing the word
You
around
had to throw in that
ridiculously.
question.
Yeah, don't blame me.
No, I am blaming you. I'm blaming you.
She's out there.
I was doing a perfectly fine interview. The girl was there.
That's a guess.
Ask her
Good
right
guess.
now.
No. It's because of what I said.
But the thing is, the reason I started getting into a rant about it is because you were driving me crazy during the interview. I asked you not to ruin the sex. Excuse me, didn't you go to the doctor every 6 months?
What was your system?
What was your system? Look, and then she goes, well, I went to the doctor every 6 months. Only every 6 months?
Don't you care?
Don't you care? And obviously she doesn't care. No, that's what I said.
She's a dirty, stinking whore.
No, I go, she doesn't care.
Filthy whore.
Yeah, she doesn't care because she's a whore.
You know, you call her a dirty, filthy whore.
Well, that's right. What, she's a whore.
She's not clean. She's a whore.
So what? You got me off my game.
Okay, my fault.
It is.
It is your
fault. You don't even know what I'm saying. Who cares about that? I was doing a great interview.
Yes, it was amazing before you got
What about HIV?
When did you go to the doctor? Don't you worried about disease? Obviously not. She's a whore.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's get to yeast infections.
Now I lost my guess.
Yeah, now we didn't see her breasts.
Damn,
tell her I'll give her. Go out and tell her I'll give her $300 if she gets naked first.
See right now.
Down to
Get her
panties.
in here. Come on.
Hey, give her a day's salary.
Yeah, and Gary, you shut up when I'm talking to her.
You mean you don't go to the doctor?
You don't walk in the middle of a 60 minutes interview and start asking questions. Let me do it.
Did you have a system?
Did you have a system?
What's your favorite song? The dirty, filthy whore.
Did you have a system?
What was your system?
What do you mean, what was my system? Chick was a hot chick. She's telling us her life of prostitution.
She's talking about sex, and Gary's talking about her schedule with her doctor.
Yeah. What was your system? My system is... Every 6 months? That's not enough.
Hey, but Gary's out in the hall talking to the chick. Hold on. E can put it up. Go ahead, E.
She ain't coming back.
You got her. $300 she'll be back.
Yeah, she's a prostitute.
Hey, Robin, if he doesn't do it, you do it. I don't hear it. What do I put up?
I think Fred's got it. I brought it up, though.
You gotta come back. My boss wants you.
My boss didn't mean to call you a whore.
We want to throw marshmallows at you.
He will give you $300 to get naked.
I don't hear it, E.
Can Benji teabag you?
Hey, how do you want me to go to wireless? You want me to get out there?
Yeah, Gary's probably asking him more questions.
Do you know Artie Lang pays $500?
Yeah, sometimes you don't think they're a dirty, filthy whore, and then they are.
When did you last go to the doctor?
What's your birth sign? Have you been checked for scurvy?
Every 6 months, don't you care?
How often do you clip your toenails? I'm into the middle of a sexy
story. It was
story.
going well.
It was going great.
We were learning a lot. Where's the sound? I want to hear.
I want to hear Gary begging now, please. Come on.
When she first left Garrett after,
Why did they give me a note that they could put it up and then I can't get it up?
Why won't they come in here and explain it?
No one will talk to me.
Bull.
There you go.
She's rolling out.
She's coming back.
She's coming.
Back.
She's rolling in.
She's leaving.
Took a detour. What did Gary do?
She's dropping her... Oh, she's...
Gary, where are we at in the negotiation? We're good. Okay. Shh. Let me handle this.
Very simply. Here's the deal. $500.
$500?
She gets topless.
No.
And you can't call her whore anymore.
No dice. How about I told you $300.
She's going to leave.
What is she doing?
So she can leave then. I'm saying $300. Yeah. She goes down to her panties.
And we won't call her whore.
No,
and we won't call her whore.
She was fun.
The biggest negotiation, the biggest sticking point is don't call her a whore anymore.
Okay.
What can I call her?
You could just say that she used to be in the... I don't know. You can say that she used to be a prostitute.
How about this?
But don't call her a whore or a dirty whore.
What about a two-dime whore?
Escort. Call her escort.
How about this? $50 and we do whatever we want.
All right. I'm down with that.
Do with a whore.
Right.
300.
Topless down to the panties.
And when you treat her with some respect.
And I treat her with respect.
Is that
That's a deal. And if you shut your mouth during the interview, because you're the one who set me up.
I'm leaving.
All right.
Come on in.
No, wait, I got...
Wait a second.
She's an escort with morals.
I think she's cute.
I don't think it was morals. It was boundaries.
Can we call her a clean whore?
Artie, let me handle this. You're going to mess it up.
Oh, no,
Artie, it's going to cost more if you get in trouble.
I got money on me.
Do you want to see her naked?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, let me handle this.
Go ahead, baby.
Right.
I'm with you.
Oh, now she's
she has to smoke a cigarette.
Oh, man.
No.
She's making you wait.
Yeah. What happened now?
She got to have the cigarette first. That was part of the,
go ahead, what?
$300, top only, little respect.
Okay. All right, $300 down to the panties.
No, not panties, just top off only.
$350 maybe.
$300, top off only, pants stay on.
I want to see what's doing on with the panties.
That's going to cost you $5.
No, give her. Okay, here's what I want. $300. This is my final offer, and then negotiation over.
Stop it. She was fun. Come on, let's
She's fun, but I ain't paying more than that. You put up money here.
Oh, fun.
$300. I want to see $300.
Gotcha.
Tell her to put on a bathing suit bottom.
Good idea.
That's it, and that's it.
All right.
How about
and no whore word?
How about $300 and we all get to punch her in the stomach?
No,
Casey.
Great. Casey, give me a break, will you? I'm trying to get people naked. Here's my offer: $300 bathing suit bottom.
Somebody sent me.
I'm from Moynihan.
Interview with Bernadette Castro, who is the Republican candidate for the U.S. Senate. And somebody says, one of Senator D'Amato's causes is Howard Stern. And Bernadette Castro just pipes up in the middle of his question, doesn't even wait for him to complete the question, and says, yeah, I can't stand him, and I'm not afraid to say it.
Yeah, well, I'm not afraid to say that I'm from Moynihan. I don't know Bernadette Castro and what bug she's got up her tuchus, but that is the biggest loudmouth, do nothing, know nothing. Moynihan blows her out the door.
Yeah, I mean, he's an embarrassment. When I arrive in California and I hear the Los Angeles people listening to him, and I'm thinking, this is what they think of New York. This is what they think New York's about. It's embarrassing.
The people of, so what she's saying is the people of California are so stupid that they believe that everyone from New York is me. That
Which is
dumb
pure
skeeve.
pornographic garbage. That's what she means by thinking that you are New York.
Well, first of all, Bernadette Castro is not going to win. She stinks on ice. Moynihan is an intellectual.
She's only got 25%.
Yeah, oh, please.
In the poll.
That's what she's sitting and talking about, Howard Stern. There's nothing more important than to talk about Howard Stern from Bernadette Castro. Bernadette Castro
She finds it embarrassing that you're allowed to remain on the air.
Yeah. She is a cow. She is a cow who, I believe she has money because her husband made a couch.
Her father. She's the daughter of.
Yeah, that crow. Where's her husband?
Oh, I don't know. She's married, though.
Yeah. That old crow.
But she doesn't get rid of that Castro name.
Yeah.
That's her father's
She's married, but she keeps her father's name. Like all rich, spoiled brats who will sit there.
Take money from Daddy.
Take money from Daddy. Who would trust her with a dime of the taxpayers' money?
What might she know?
Stivosa. Her political career will fold faster than one of her stupid couches. Bernadette Castro, it's a joke. What do you think? There's one voter out there that would accept her as a public servant?
Jackie Marmol.
I'd vote for Fidel Castro before her.
That's the only Castro you're voting for?
She's an embarrassment. And you know what that's all about? She's friends with stupid-ass Imus.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And let me tell you something, honey. Imus should kiss my genitals every day because, let me tell you something, my sweet. Without me, he wouldn't even have a career now. He wouldn't be syndicated. He wouldn't have anything. This company, I had to force him into syndication. She's great, didn't she? She always decorates all of his little floozies' homes, doesn't she? Yeah. That's the skeeve that she should be talking about. Bernadette Castro has no morality if she hangs around with Imus, who's the biggest racist pig, jackass, think. No nothing, no talent, Howard Stern imitator on the planet. And he knows it. I was reading an interview with him. You know, he begs for interviews, this jerk-off. Yeah, now he does. I'm the intellectual Howard Stern, except with penis jokes. Penis jokes. This guy wouldn't even open his mouth to say penis 7 years ago, 8 years ago. He called it Donkey Kong. Yeah, Donkey Kong. It's your Donkey Kong. That stupid-ass old man. Piece of garbage. This jockey's just saying silly, inane things. Yeah. And keeping young chippies. She's celebrating the guy who discovered America after Columbus. That's who she's friends with. Wonder if she was ever in the room and Imus was snorting coke. That pig. How does she feel about that? That stupid bitch. All I know is, yes, I went over to Castro Convertibles and I got a whole living room full of furniture. Yeah, you dumbass. How about I rip away your whole fortune and we'll see how much money you can make on your own, you big dumbass. You'll be a waitress at Denny's. You skeeve. You are nothing. You are dirt. You are a jerk. You are an ugly bitch. Oof. And what you did, you give free couches to the family Imus deserted. You bitch. You ought to look into yourself. Look in the mirror, you pig. You are a pig beast. You are the beast, the incubus of this society. How dare you mention my name, a man who has worked for a living.
Pulled himself up by his own bootstraps.
Stupid ass, curly-tailed witch. Stupid filth. Senator Moynihan is an intellectual, a man of great prowess. He's got brains. He's
thinking.
He's defended New York. I am very happy with the two senators I have here in New York. I wouldn't even. Oh. The only negative about Moynihan is you can't find him.
He's too busy.
He's busy.
in his room thinking.
But I'll tell you one thing. I'd rather have him than you sticking your nose into my business. You ugly cow. I'd rather have sex with one of your couches than this piece of garbage Castro convertibles.
Double kiss.
You stupid slob. Jeez, she's a nerve of her to run for any office. Whoever heard of her before? Her daddy's business. Could you imagine? Castro convertible daughter going to run.
We've known her all of her life because her father put her in the commercial.
Well, sweetheart, I wasn't any fortunate so-and-so, and we'll see what you do. We'll see what you do on your own. Let's rip away your fortune. Let's see what kind of productivity you can come up with. Let's see how you figure out how to feed your family, you ugly skeevosa piece of garbage. Human garbage running for Senate of the United States. Her and Oliver North ought to get together and drown themselves in the car with those two kids. I wish Bernadette Castro's father would have driven her into a lake, and she would have drowned. Slowly.
You know, he was a bad parent. Didn't take care of his kid.
Ugly, ugly woman. How old is she? Ugh.
I don't know.
I hope those breasts just, with age.
I think she and Imus are contemporaries.
Yeah, I think they're contemporaries. I hope those breasts harden like paperweights. Sit and tell me about who you're for and who you're against. Let me tell you something. I'm coming to my end of the road here at this radio station because I've had it. I had to go into fights and wars in order to syndicate my radio program while lesser beings get the world handed to them on a stick. Either you're with me or you're against me. And I know who's with me and I know who's against me. I'm just sitting quiet, though, like a quiet puppy dog. I don't rock the boat.
They say still waters run deep.
Yeah, but the time is ticking off. If she still gets a period, Bernadette Castro.
For this, you attack a woman.
Walk into my boss's office, I see God's other son laying there on the desk. Piece of garbage. That's all right. Only 18 months left. Or something like that. How many months?
It's 12.
Yeah, 12 months. Crap.
Is he wrote that book again?
No, I don't know. I don't care. I'll just tell you one thing, man. I've had it. God's mistake. Missing one lung bastard. Deflate your both lungs if I ever see you. Kick your ass. That old fart. I'll challenge him to a fight. Come down here, I'll bust your face wide open, you bastard. You and Bernadette Castro, leave me alone.
You'll take them both on.
I'll take them both on with my hand tied behind my back. Punks. God's other drug addict. I'd rather read raunchy riddles. Jackie's book. Wait a minute. And I hope when she gets her next period, she bleeds herself to death. She never stops bleeding. Stupid ass. Bernadette Castro running for Senate. That's such a joke, such a mockery. Little rich twit. Nothing. Garbage. Piece of garbage. Come on here, Bernadette. I'll debate you. Come on. We'll hear what you know. You know nothing. You know a couch. Your father knew a couch. Christ's sake. Sloppy mess. Probably like a leaky bagpipe down there. Right?
Ow, ow.
Like a leaky bagpipe. Those couches are smarter than you. Stupid ass. But all the problems in New York State, she's worrying about Howard Stern. All the problems. The woman's going to run for United States Senate. She's worried that the people of California will think that all the Californians will think all New Yorkers are like me. And let me tell you something. I'm afraid Californians think all New Yorkers are like you. You're rich, nothing, do nothing, sit there, collect your father's money, nothing, never earned a penny on your own. Wait, are you going to tell me how you're going to protect my money? Ah, you. How dare you? How dare you? Stupid ass. Dumb twit. Imagine some broad inherits her father's money.
Now she thinks she needs to be in the Senate.
Oh, she does.
She's one of those people who's running around looking for vindication, you know.
Where is that dumbass?
All she's ever heard is that, you know, well, you made it because of your father. So now she wants to be a senator.
Yeah, just like that.
Say, look, see?
Yeah, see, I did something on my own.
No political experience whatsoever. All of a sudden she's running for the U.S. Senate.
Most creative thing she ever did was endorse an inheritance check. That's it. Case closed. What do you want, Fa-Fa Flow Live?
I didn't do anything. I just wanted to let you...
That's all I need to know. I just need to know you're hearing me. So I went back to a little meltdown. In Periwinkle's a fine sponsor. It's whoever wrote the copy just wrote a really weird piece of copy, and you're reading it, and I started sounding like a douchebag, I thought, and I had a meltdown. It was like, Orson Welles or William Shatner, Casey Kasem.
You're right in there.
I was right in there. All right, I can't get the answer.
I found out that it's in Burlington, Vermont.
Ah, okay. That's what I needed to know. It was from Burlington, Vermont. And they're nice people, and Periwinkle's a great place. It's just they asked that in the copy I had to say, go into Periwinkle's and ask them to please put a store in Manhattan. And I just thought, well, who's going to go do that? I'm asking people to do something that they're not going to. I mean, so you want to hear my breakdown?
Yeah, sure. That's what I'm waiting for.
I'm laughing thinking about it. I don't want anyone to think I don't like Periwinkles. I like Periwinkles. It was the copy was odd.
Oh, you say a lot about Periwinkles?
Well, I don't even know. I didn't even know what Periwinkles was. I'm going to hang myself. No, wait. It's not re-queued. God damn it. I was in the middle of listening to it. That's why. See? You should play Casey Kasem, and then we'll build into me.
That's the letter U and the numeral 2. That's the letter U and the numeral. That's the letter U and the numeral 2. Is that the way I say that? I don't know how to say it. Letter U?
Is that the way I say that?
That's the letter U and the numeral 2. The four-man band features Adam Clayton on bass, Larry Mullen on drums, Dave Evans, nicknamed The Edge, on... This is bullshit. Nobody cares. These guys are from England, and who gives a shit?
Oh, you too. Nobody gives a crap.
We're up to our long-distance dedication. And this one is about kids and pets and a situation that we can all understand, whether we have kids or pets or neither. It's from a man in Cincinnati, Ohio, and here's what he writes. Dear Casey, this may seem to be a strange dedication request, but I'm quite sincere, and it'll mean a lot if you play it. Recently, there was a death in our family. He was a little dog named Snuggles, but he was most certainly a part of... Let's go start again. From coming out of the record. Play the record, okay? Please.
Get done. Go.
See, when you come out of those up-tempo damn numbers, man, it's impossible to make those transitions, and then you got to go into somebody dying. They do this to me all the time. I don't know what the hell they do it for, but damn it, if we can't come out of a slow record, I don't understand it. Is Don on the phone? Okay, I want a damn concerted effort to come out of a record that isn't a f***ing up-tempo record every time I do a damn death dedication. Now, make it, and I also want to know what happened to the pictures I was supposed to see this week. This is the last damn time I want somebody to use a f***ing brain to not come out of a damn record that's up-tempo, and I got to talk about a f***ing dog dying. Hi, this is Casey Kasem. American Top 40 has moved to a new time. I hope you'll join me this Saturday morning and every Saturday morning at 2. Boy, it's f***ing ponderous, man. Ponderous. F***ing ponderous.
He's on the rag. You know, it seems important at the time when you do. You know, you realize it doesn't even matter.
Please, I'm listening to a man who works once a week in this one.
Yeah.
Those tapes are the most likable I've ever heard, Casey Kasem.
Well, in my defense, I had just done 5 hours on the radio, and I was a little woozy.
But Casey worked once a week.
Yeah.
So stop in and ask Perry to open a store in Manhattan, New York City. What? Stop in and ask Perry to open a store in Manhattan? Who gives a f***? You God damn this head. Holy mackerel, you Perry bastard. I don't even believe this commercial. I'm not saying this. Holy shit, go into Periwinkle's and say I need a store in Manhattan. Like some fucking moron's going to go do that. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Who the fuck writes this shit? Gotta be insane. You know what? They must think mentally ill people listen to the show. Stop it and ask Perry to open a store in Manhattan. Okay. Somebody cares. What a dumb comment.
I'm sitting there laughing. Anne-Marie sits there quietly like
She doesn't even look at you.
Like a mouse. She's like, oh, my God, what's going on?
I'm just going to pretend it's not happening.
And Tim was the engineer. He just sat there, just waited. I'm sitting there laughing. I'm going, they think I'm mental. They think I'm mental. And I'm having a breakdown.
You know what? The thing is, you're making an excellent point. Who's going to go in and ask them?
I mean, all your points are valid.
I mean, I love our sponsors, and I'll ask the audience to do anything on their behalf, but no one's going to go in and say, hey, Perry.
You can't ask them to go in and ask for a New York store.
Please, we're begging you. There's not enough stores in Manhattan. Can you open one in New York?
Listen, Perry, I was thinking...
We need you in New York.
I'm not reading this.
There's an abandoned warehouse on 31st and 8th. You'd be perfect for it.
I went berserk.
We're dying for business.
By the way, Perry is not a bitch or a
Who is
bastard.
Perry? Is
I
there
don't know.
Perry Winkle?
I don't know. But I'm a fan of Periwinkle, and I love it. I only think the copy was a little off. That's
You
all.
hope they open a store in Manhattan.
I actually do. I'd like to see the store. Go in and ask Perry for a store. Now it makes sense in light of that. Oh, man.
I'm going to hang myself. So stop in and ask Perry to open a store in Manhattan, New York City. What? Stop in and ask Perry to open a store in Manhattan. Who gives a fuck? You cunt. God damn this head. Holy mackerel, you fuck Perry bastard.
Go in and ask Perry for a store in Aruba, too.
Yeah, ask us for a store in your state. Why should Vermont be the only one?
I felt bad for Perry because he's paying a lot of money for a commercial, and he should be represented properly. So that was my anger. You understand, Robin?
Of course.
No.
All for the sponsors.
Listen, I'm very grateful to our sponsors, and our sponsors are the lifeblood of this show, and I want everyone to go to Periwinkle's and enjoy them in Vermont and support them and bring one to New York, for God's sake.
Hopefully there'll be one here soon.
I just had I'm barely alive. So had it with this place. I really have. Oh my! Somebody from management better come talk to me because I'm ready to leave. I'm ready to walk out. So Tom ought to come talk to me because I don't understand it anymore. I don't understand what I'm doing here. That's the problem. I've ceased to understand why I'm here.
What happened this morning?
So Gary just told me a story about the company that I work for.
that sabotages me every step of my career. So I'm now I'm at wit's end as to why I still am here. It's over. It's time for me to leave. I'm starting to realize that. My balls are constantly broken. You know what I'm saying? I woke up this morning ready to do a show, but when I come in here, I get defeated.
I hear you.
And then
throw a roadblock as soon as you walk.
And as soon as my head goes, once my head goes south, I can't think of what I want to say. I had a whole rap prepared here this morning, and it's very difficult to work around here when things are thrown in my face constantly. That's it. It's over. I want out. Let me out. The company is no longer with me. They're no longer in sync with me. I realize that. I realize that I have lived out my life here, and it's time for me to find a new home.
Lived out your useful.
Yeah, and listen, it's enough. It's enough already. That the company is kicking me out the door, I can tell. They're telling me in so many ways. They don't want me here. They think I'm a goof. It's had enough. That's it. It's over. Let's draw up the papers. Let's have a legal separation. Everybody else is separating with me. Let's separate here. Let's separate out here. Go our separate ways. That's all. I'll do something else for a living. I'll dig a ditch somewhere. I mean, I sit down to prepare for the show. Gary hands me information that boggles my mind.
Baba Booey.
And then gets me distracted.
Baba Booey.
And he has to tell me these things. I don't blame Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
Baba Boo Hi.
I really feel better.
That's my mantra. Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Now, it's just mind-boggling to me. And really, I guess, listen, I would go talk to Mel about it, but he's now running an empire. I can't bother him with it.
Hard to get him.
And when I talk to the idiot Tom, he will placate me and do nothing because he's a wimp.
There's nothing between Mel and Tom?
No. Well, there's Fareed, but Fareed's more of a business guy. If you want to talk...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's nobody who is on this side of things.
Fareed's a bright guy, but he's a business guy. He ain't going to sit there and talk about my problems with the programming.
He's like, can I buy something or sell something when you're saying?
Yeah. And I've called... sometimes I go to call Ken Stevens, who's a complete jack-off.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Who's just... He's another one who's a complete jack-off. Who's as mindless and wimpy as a wimp can get. And, it's just I've had it. So the company's going to have to either talk to me or just throw me out. I'm ready to be thrown out. I don't mind being thrown out. I'd rather stick up for what I think is right. I'm not going to be sitting here getting jerked off. I've expressed that certain things here are bothering me. It's not going to be changed. I can see that. So they obviously don't care about my feelings. And then I will leave. That's all. It's crazy. That's all. Thank you. And I'm done. I'm done with this place. I've had it. Out the door. They got enough clones now. They got Howard Stern clones coming in and out of this company like you wouldn't believe. Howard Stern Jr.'s all over the place. They could certainly stick one of them in this slot, and no one will know the difference. They're so scary talented, all the Howard Stern clones. I just think that they should put them all on the air and leave me alone. That's what this whole company's doing. All they do is it's a farm team for my clones. So what can I tell you? And the clones are taking over. The clones are more important to the company than me. So what can I tell you? Bring in the clones. Send in the clones, as the song says. Send in the clones. Deliver the clones. Send in the clones. Listen, I don't have to stay here and deal with the clones. In fact, it's bad for me to stay here for the clones, because it keeps reminding people that they're clones. If I was to leave, then no one would remember that they are a clone. That's all. Now, I got to get out. If I'm going to get out with any dignity, because nobody here listens to me. Nobody hears what I'm saying. That's all. I got to get out. That's all. It's time to leave. Pete, you're on the air.
Yeah, do us a favor. Leave today.
Yeah, well, I can't because I got a contract, but I'm ready to negotiate my way out.
Yeah, what, I got to hear your belly aching all morning?
You don't have to. You can turn the channel. Listen to all the other morning shows.
They took over my shoe in Mason and Kolinsky. Now I got 2 jerks over there. Now I got nowhere to go.
Well, listen. Listen, you can leave. Listen, let me tell you something. Soon you won't have any show because I'll be gone.
Do us a favor then. Don't just talk about it. Do it.
Watch. Watch me do
I'm
it.
gonna watch.
Watch.
Hey.
What is this?
Listen.
The company?
Listen, Bozo, I'm getting off the bus.
I've been a listener since '87.
I'm getting off the bus.
I don't care about your show on Tuesday night.
Don't watch it.
I've been a listener since '87. I don't even care about that.
I don't care what you care about. I don't even care if you listen.
You're the one who puts out all this work and then goes, oh, I'm too tired. I got to go home.
No.
All day
I don't mind working for a living. I mind when the people I work for sabotage me.
You can't get that done.
What?
You do a Channel 9 show, you don't even own the rights. Whose bright idea was that you couldn't own the rights to that?
I don't mind that I don't own the rights.
No, but you want to
I was not in a position. I was not in a position in my career to negotiate for the rights.
FX 1030. You couldn't get a main station anywhere.
What are you talking about? I'm on CBS television, you retard.
Coughing into the mic every 10 seconds.
Ah, be quiet.
Hey, that's Sopranos.
Get a job.
Yeah.
What a dick. That's like putting me on a stage with all the Howard Stern impersonators that are running around. All the Howard Stern clones on the radio these days. Like I would stand on a stage with them. I have no respect for them. I have no respect for people who just steal people's personalities. I have no respect. I wouldn't do it. I applaud this. What's her name?
Mary Wilson.
Mary Wilson. Whatever. Mike, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hi, this is Mike. I just wanted to know why you're finally resigning from...
I'm going to offer my resignation today to the company.
Okay.
Because they need to make a decision already when it comes to me. And I don't mean, I'm sorry I bitched about this on the air. I should have contained. What happened was when I signed up, right before I signed on, Gary gave me a piece of news about something that was done to me by people who work for this company.
What was done to you?
I would prefer to keep it off the air. Okay. For now, I'll tell you when I announce my resignation.
Are you allowed to?
And I said to Gary, I got so worked up and so crazy over it. I said, look, it's going to come down to either they keep me or they go with this other group. And I've had it. I've spoken to people about it. And now it's either I'm bluffing or I'm the real deal. And I'm not into bluffing anymore in my life. I would just as soon leave.
Are you allowed to resign before your contract ends?
No, but I'm going to tell them that I'm not going to work anymore with this situation the way it is. I don't like it. And they keep telling me it's going to change, and it doesn't. So I'm going to offer my resignation to Mel today. I'm going to call him up, and I'm going to tell him what's bothering me. And maybe he could say, well, I can resolve this for you. I don't want to push anybody's back up against the wall, but I've had it. I don't mean to make people's lives impossible. I like coming to work and working. But you're going to put me in an environment and pit me against people, and you're going to give me a whole series of problems that are not even mine. You threw these problems on me. I have a right to leave.
Well, good for you, and I wish you the best.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I have other things I can do. I can stare at the wall and be happy. I don't need to show up here and be tortured. You know, I really mean it.
That's a big discussion now. I talk to people all the time. They think that you're bluffing about leaving, about possibly leaving at the end.
No, that was a whole different discussion. That was about my contract was coming up. And I'm not bluffing about that either. But the thing that you told me this morning gets me so crazy that had nothing. If I had 12 years left on my contract,
you'd have the same discussion today.
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous already. And I've spoken to Ken Stevens about it. I've spoken to Mel about it. I've spoken to Tom about it. And I'm a joke if I stay here and they disrespect me. So forget it.
It's a joke.
Yeah, it's a big joke, right, Ma?
It's
enough already. I've done this long enough. It's enough. That's all. And I don't mean to bitch. What happened was I was about to sign on and Baba Booey delivered the blow to me, and I get crazy from it. So I opened up. That's all. I didn't mean to even bring it up on the air.
I generally won't bother you with this stuff, but it's something that directly affects our show today that you needed to know. I'm not trying to upset you.
Well, first of all, it doesn't directly affect our show today. I didn't even know anything about what you're talking about. But nevertheless, you unloaded it on me, and now I've reacted. And now my back is against the wall, and I got to either do it or not. And I'm doing it. That's it. It's enough. I've worked enough. So, you know, what do you mean it directly affected our show? I never even heard about any of this he's talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Directly affected the show.
Well, what you talk about?
I can care less about that. But what you told me, how it was handled, that's what affects me. You might have waited until after the show to tell me that piece of information, but you told me right before I get signed on, so now I'm all worked up. You worked me up. But maybe you should have put your lips over your teeth, if you could have managed that, and tell me afterwards about how I'm being disrespected by the company.
So now your poor treatment in this company is now...
No, I told you it hadn't have anything to do with you.
Insults to me. Insults.
No. There's constant insults to you.
But why should one have to...
Because you pick and choose your moments in such an inappropriate way, but I'm not mad at you. Don't even...
Because you didn't create the situation.
You didn't create the situation. Your timing's a little bizarre, but it's all right. Heap it on me. I can take it.
You got broad shoulders.
I got broad shoulders. Believe me, I've been taking crap my whole life. I can certainly take yours.
Not mine.
Right. No, I mean, you're the way you have to offer it, the way you serve it up to me. You don't pull back.
Did he clear his throat while he was doing it?
No. Daddy got out fine.
I've been doing that in a couple of weeks. My balls.
What?
I've been doing that in a couple of weeks.
Right. I'm not breaking your balls.
Have you noticed that what's been going on about that, by the way?
No.
Have you noticed that I'll come in here the first break, I'll give you a piece of information, then I'll leave the room?
Yeah.
That's me going outside to clear my throat.
Good. Don't even tell me that. I hadn't noticed.
He doesn't want to think about it.
I don't want to think about you going.
And you know what the funny thing is I don't...
Why don't you just wait till I eat and then talk to me?
Because that first break is very important.
No, it's not that important. Let me
Nothing's
eat.
important to you.
It's important to Gary.
No, but nothing's important. The show's going to start, but hey, you know what's going on.
It's fine.
I mean, it's important. I mean, I don't talk to you.
People in the office, I wonder what they must hear when he's clearing his throat. Come in and tell me.
Must be wearing earplugs on.
Oh.
You know, you're amazing. You know what? Don't talk to me anymore. I don't talk to you after the show. I try to get
Gary, I said for 3 minutes I eat. Maybe you don't need to talk to me during the eating. I'll get it done.
3 minutes. It's the 3 minutes you
Do you hear him clearing his throat?
Yes, well, I mean, out of respect for you, Gary does it in the office now, so when he...
Oh.
So on his walk in to the studio, he'll clear it on his walk. That's true. Like, and then he comes in.
You've made me obsess on an involuntary action that I didn't even know existed.
All right.
Are you happy?
Well, oh my God, Gary, it was so vile. It was so vile.
Oh.
But am I right or am I wrong? I mean, come on this one.
Oh.
I mean, I used to, like, my stomach would start, I felt like I was going to throw up. So you have to hear it now.
Well, it's like me and Benji, everyone sits and we'll kind of laugh a little bit because we know he's doing it because he wants to come in here. But then, you know, everyone...
So he stands at the door?
No, I just do it on the way. Like, I'll walk out of my office on the way and I'll go, so that when I get in here, I'm okay.
That was telling Jack it's almost like we should put a camera just to, you know.
Yeah, get me a tape of that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Just don't play for me when I'm eating. He would sit there and clear his throat the entire time I was eating. Now, tell me, is that not the grossest sound you ever heard? Because he brings things up.
Yeah, he's bringing up a lot of...
It's done.
I know, but I'm saying...
Wait a second.
Now that you hear it, I mean, could you imagine trying to eat through that? I want you all to... I'm going to serve you eggs and toast. Oh, I'm going to throw up right now just thinking about it.
You can't think of eggs in that.
And I defy you to eat through it. I want to see you do it. You're a strong woman. I want to see you do it.
Jackie doesn't count because Jackie doesn't eat anything.
Today.
And it was like this.
Oh, look, the Lindbergh baby. Should be a really good show today.
See, now you've made it such a thing, right? Yeah, that it's in your head.
Oh, yeah, I totally got it in my head.
Every break he walks in now, it's, you know.
He's clearing his throat before he comes
By 7 o'clock, it'll be over. It's that first hour.
All right.
It's that first hour.
First hour's tough for you.
So every break you're leading up to the 7 o'clock hour.
I've even, sometimes, I swear to God, well, I forget.
Maybe drink some hot water.
Say it.
Sometimes I talk to myself in the car because I'm feeling like talking is what's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can loosen
I can, like, loosen myself up. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You made me nuts.
So Gary's now talking.
I can do vocal exercises in the car.
Maybe you should drink some warm water or hot water. Sometimes that'll get rid of it.
I don't know what, I don't know what it is. As usual,
we don't know anything.
As usual, I have to thank you for once again pointing out something that I've never noticed before or no one around me has.
Right. Yeah, do you ever bring it up and spit it out?
No.
I was wondering if
no, I don't even.
It's
brown
a recycling going.
No, I don't.
Yeah, because he swallows it and then it comes back again.
Smoking? No, and it doesn't even come up.
Do you smoke still?
No, I mean, I have a cigarette once in a while, but no, I'm not smoking, and it doesn't come up. Like, nothing comes up.
You gotta do it sound something there.
There's something in there.
No, there's nothing in there.
Really?
There's nothing. Hey, you guys are making it sound like there's something that comes up.
There is.
That gurgles around and goes down, but it's not. That's not what it is.
Sorry, Mr. Toll Collector. My Easy Pass isn't working.
Something came up because then he used to...
Swallow.
That's not true, but...
Gary, everybody watched.
Gary,
did you notice it?
Gary,
yes.
something used
I did.
something used to be swallowed.
You'd be in here and you'd start to talk and it would happen, and then you go, and it goes away.
Do it for real, Fred, like how it would start.
For real, Fred.
Yeah.
That's not that exaggerated.
And you tell me something wasn't there.
No, something was there.
Howard, it's 7:30. And he hits his pants. We have a woman who can spell backwards. And it's amazing because when KC was going through it, she could actually spell backwards faster than he could read the sentence.
It was constant.
Sorry, a little hunk on your eggs.
And sometimes he'd come around because he had to show me a tape or something. He'd do it over my shoulder. He'd be like...
I can't believe these girls are 18.
All right, but we have the problem. So I don't care if you hear it out there as long as I don't have to hear it.
You know, there's a magazine in...
There should be a spittoon at the door.
All right. You know what? We're done.
Howard, I got a question for you. I'm a major fan, listen a long time. I know you always speak real highly of Mel, and I don't understand. I own my own business. Mel starts a new morning show, and I know you respect him well enough, but you bash his show. What kind of message does that send to Mel?
Number one, Mel never censors me, which is smart. I mean, if Mel came to me and started censoring me and say, listen, don't talk about CBS shows. Mel and I started working together before Mel owned any CBS, owned any outdoor billboard companies, owned Paramount Pictures. The reason I'm successful is that I came here under the premise that I'm not going to be censored, aside from the FCC issues, with the dirty words and all that.
Yeah, I got you.
But, and so the fact of the matter is, if I'm censored, if he starts telling me what I can and can't talk about, the show is ruined, and I would just leave. So he is wise about that. He's never attempted to adjust the content of the show. I'm sure that within the company they feel I should praise everything they do, but it's not going to happen. I'm not really tied in with CBS. I just do my own show. So if something's going on at CBS and it's in the newspaper...
They're not doing a lot for us.
Yeah, I mean, basically, I don't feel like I'm part of anything big, to be honest with you.
What message does that send to us?
Yeah. I mean, if these guys started playing ball a little bit, if I could get a return phone call from, what the hell's his name? Les Moonves, maybe I wouldn't feel so bad about everything. But the guy buys a script from me and basically doesn't return my call. And when he returns it, he goes, I don't know what to do with you. And then it hangs up. I mean, so what am I going to do with him? So I could care less. I don't feel tied into the company. I have allegiance to Mel, that's for sure. Guy's been great to me, and I'm going to go out in my career. We're having worked for Mel, and that's it. And I even read in the paper today, they're expecting Mel to stay with the company.
Is that right?
Yeah, and Viacom stock is going strong. The profits are higher than ever. It should reflect in the stock even more. Stock's at 45, I think. Somebody wrote me an email yesterday accusing me of sucking up to the company because I spoke out in favor of Jackass the movie. I can't tell you how many movies Paramount Pictures has put out
that you've bashed. That
I've bashed. I've bashed a lot of CBS product, but the second I praise something, there's a conspiracy where
You're sucking up.
I'm sucking up. So I can't win either way. I happen to like the movie Jackass. I thought it was a good movie. It made me laugh. Like Johnny Knoxville and Steve-O, and it has nothing to do with whether they made the picture for Paramount. I praise lots of non-Paramount movies, too. Thank you.
Howard, would you say that you and Mel have a personal relationship, or is it just strictly all business?
Let's see. How would you classify that? Well, we're pretty much all business. We like each other, though, but we don't get together socially. Although we could. We always say...
sometimes.
Sometimes. New Year's Eve, I had Mel over to my apartment. I like Mel's wife, Terry. I've known her for years. So, yeah, I mean, it's a little more than a business relationship. My problem in business is sometimes I look at Mel and I want him to treat me like a good father. Like he's going to really take care of me. When it comes to contract negotiation, there have been times where I've said to him, hey, Mel, would you treat your son that way? And I got to get off that. I mean, he's not my father. You know, he's not my friend in that term. He's a businessman. As long as I do well for him, he's gonna like me and want to meet with me. But I got to realize I'll be Dave Herman the day that I don't get the ratings.
Well, yeah, that's how you two got together.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know, I sometimes wish it could be more, but it's not.
Well, I went down that road, that question, Howard, because when you take a look at it, I know in the past when you've been in other cities, and someone that you feel is either, you know, on your team or tight, and they go in the paper and they say something, you know, derogatory about you, I've heard you go right after them, and you hold no bones about it. I mean, you let them know, and you pull them right on the carpet and tell them what's going on. And in that same relationship where someone would do it to you and you go right after them, I'm sitting back trying to understand your relationship with Mel and how you can take something that CBS is putting out and slamming it. And I mean, you're being honest, and I'm not saying that you're slamming it to hurt him. I'm saying you're being honest the way you've always been. But I mean, he still is. You know,
I don't sit and worry about whether it's CBS product, is what I'm telling you. I don't care. I mean, I'm a guy who's got a radio show, and I say whatever's on my mind. If I start worrying about who owns what, that means I couldn't criticize Comedy Central, Paramount Pictures, Simon & Schuster. I couldn't. By
the same token, even that stupid morning show will have people on from other networks, people on from other, you know, other movie companies.
Yeah, we don't care. And you know what? And here's the other thing. In the final analysis, I don't even care. I wish they'd fire me.
Sometimes you don't even know. You're just talking.
Yeah, I don't. No, I mean, I don't want to get fired. It's not a great way to go out. But if I got fired, I'd be okay with it, too. It's like, enough.
I know. You make my ride to the morning something awesome. Hey, Howard, thanks for taking my call.
Right,
Robin, love you to death. You guys have a great day.
Bye.
Thanks.
I don't care about any of this anymore. I have a good time once I get here.
I find it interesting, you know, because you're the first person to scream, love me, daddy, if somebody comes into you wanting to lean on you too hard and need your approval too much. And you have the same thing going on with Mel.
Yeah, I got some of that going on. But I keep it in check. I'm aware of it. I go, sometimes, like, when it gets really, like, harsh between us, we've had a couple of harsh times.
Mm-hmm.
I want to just say, you know what? Treat me like your favorite kid, you know what I mean? And do something, you know, just do something off the scale for me. You know, and the fact of the matter is, you know, you can't look that way in business. You got to just remember, it's business. But I like Mel. I like hanging around with him. I enjoy it. Like, he came by 2 weeks ago. We had an hour-and-a-half meeting. We didn't discuss any business. We discussed our personal lives. We discussed what's going on with me, my family, my girlfriend. I talked about Mel, what he did on vacation, whatever. We didn't talk about business.
Mm-hmm.
Very little business. 5 minutes worth of business. You know, where I did my rap and he did his, and that was it.
5 minutes on Bukkake, then you moved on to the personal.
I talked to him about Tom being a pain in the ass on the Bukkake thing, and I'm canceling the Bukkake party, and Mel told me, he promised me he would look into it. And I said, you know what, I feel funny. You're a guy running the world, you're worth several $1 billion, and I'm asking you to look into Bukkake.
Can't you just appoint somebody to take care of Tom?
I told him I would prefer to work directly with a different general manager, someone like Bob Moore. You know, but I've told Mel that now for 15 years. And he won't help me with it. You know, he won't help me with it.
Yeah.
I said, you're leaving me here with Tom. And I got to deal with Tom.
What's he supposed to do with Tom, though? You know, he's the problem.
Fire him.
I don't think he can do that.
Let him go to L.A. And
how's he going to do that?
To move him to L.A. Say, look, your job now is in L.A. A lot of companies do that, and then bring Bob Moore to New York. Who cares?
I don't think he feels he could do that to Tom.
Well, then give me somebody else to work with.
I say that he gives you your own general manager. That's what you should now propose.
That's fine. Let Steve Kingston be my general manager.
Yeah,
but
just say you get a separate general manager. Tom runs the rest of the station.
But they removed Steve's balls. You think Tom has completely removed Steve's balls?
Really?
Yeah, Steve has no friggin' power around here. Tom's ruined that. Steve was one of the most dynamic program directors in the country.
How do you do that?
First way Tom did it, doesn't give him a budget. His own budget. Same with me. Jackie left, and Mel said to me, the money that you don't pay Jackie, take that and reinvest it in the show. I got to go to Tom every time.
And he decides.
Just give me the goddamn...
He'll let you have the money.
Yeah, but I have to go and get it approved. Why do I have to get it approved? I didn't have to get it approved with Jackie. Same thing with Kingston. Kingston's got no balls around here. Tom just has to control everything. General manager is the least important guy at the radio station. The company just took away petty cash. You can't even go out and spend petty cash.
He is amazing.
I'm telling you, it's insane. You know, radio's still got to be a little bit fun.
He's like the Jimmy Carter of radio.
Yep.
He wants to know everything. If you're spending a quarter on a newspaper, he has to approve it.
Steve Kingston's a little rat. And I mean that in a positive way. He goes around, he does sleazy things. He does little sleazy things against other radio stations. He can't even do anything. He's got to get everything approved. Hands are tied.
Why would somebody work for Tom?
Well, because this is a good radio station to work for, and there's some pros to working for Viacom. For Mel, I ain't working for Tom.
Tom is difficult.
Tom would never have hired me here. You think Tom would have hired Howard Stern with my reputation?
He won't sell bukkake. How's he?
Tom still doesn't even understand what this show is. He comes to me, and he's got a problem with the word bukkake. The FCC doesn't have a problem with the word. It's Tom that's got a problem.
There's no way in hell he would have ever
They're using the S word on NYPD Blue. You know.
I think you should let Tom fight one of Bob Moore's suits, and the winner gets to be the gentleman.
Well, Bob Moore's a big boy. You couldn't fight that suit.
It's a big suit.
Yeah, that suit would wrap him up pretty good, and he'd be over with.
Bob Moore's a big boy. Bob Moore's got a strange body.
What's strange?
Let's be honest about it. Let's talk about it.
I don't think Bob Moore needs this.
Bob looks like a thin guy from his... Bob Moore looks like a thin guy from the waist up.
If you only see him...
From the waist up.
From the chest up, let's say.
Bob could get laid like crazy if he sits down. But Bob from the waist down's got the biggest ass I ever seen on a man. Honest to God. He does.
What are you doing looking at that man?
Well, I love him.
We were talking. We love Bob, but Bob is now taken to like the Orson Welles clothing thing because he's always in black.
But how does he keep his upper body thin and his lower body?
I think that's just his build.
He's built like a pear, like a cannonball.
Remember that? You know, I hate to do it. Remember that sketch they used to do on Saturday Night Live with the family that all had large butts?
Yeah.
That's like Bob.
Yeah, Bob.
Because you're right. From here, up, he's fine.
He's thin. But he's been battling. We got to get Bob into the gym.
He's been battling his weight for a long time. He goes up and he goes down and he goes up and down a lot.
The last time he was here, he saw Cab and he said, "Cabby, trim spot. Does it work?" I'm going to have to do it.
How do you train your body? They only gain weight in one area.
You don't, Howard. Just like you can't lose it in one area, you can't make it gain in one area.
Well, I love the guy.
You are.
I hear he's fun. I hear he makes sure that the radio station has fun.
Well, they keep the morale up there.
Yeah.
I hear the morale here sucks.
That's horrible. You would think we were working in a you know what?
Depressed area.
We're not even allowed to paint the walls here because it's rock and roll. It's a radio station. We're not even allowed to hang up stuff.
Sometimes it reminds me, remember that scene in Midnight Express where everyone's walking that thing around in a circle?
Yeah.
They're just walking around and that's all they do all day. Because people, I really think losing the Christmas party last year was like a weird thing. I think that really bummed a lot of people out.
Also, I heard Bob Moore will take some money out of the budget every year, just throw parties randomly.
Yeah,
and
not
tell everyone,
just one party a year.
Yeah. Yeah, you do that stuff. And okay, you know what? Maybe your bottom line won't be as big, but everyone goes, man, we're in radio. This is nuts. It's fun.
And, when Ed Moyer was here, he was pretty much the guy who kept the morale up.
I know. He's gone.
Now he's gone.
Gone. He wouldn't have lived much longer if he stayed here.
It's a hard job keeping morale up around Tom.
And Bob really... But loves you, too. Like, he always talks like,
yes, he does.
Like all the things he would do if he was your general manager.
I know.
Well, I witnessed, I think I told you this a couple of weeks ago, I was in a big meeting with a lot of people, and Bob and Tom were in there, and it was sort of weird because they bicker, but it's mostly Bob. Bob picks at Tom. He picks at him.
Yeah, Tom hates Bob.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, Tom doesn't want to get involved in it, but Bob just picks at him.
And Tom doesn't like when I praise Bob.
Oh.
Can I go to those meetings?
You should have been in this one. This is fun.
Oh, I'd love
Trust
to.
me, Bob wouldn't be busting my balls on the word bukkake. He just wouldn't.
No, he'd have already been, he'd have already sold the show, and plans would be underway.
I'd be giving tickets away right now to the Big Scores bukkake party.
Bob's like Kingston, like he'll try to make you happy. He'll do things to make you happy, you know.
I don't even want to be happy. I just want to.
You know what makes him happy? Making the show work.
Yeah,
having it be easy to get things done.
Yeah, I don't want any gifts.
You don't need to give him a Rolex.
Nothing. Yeah, I'm not looking for that. I'm just looking to freewheel on my show.
And just to be treated like a person.
Yeah. That's all right.
Not like a child.
I'm just thinking of how much fun that Scores party would have been.
Wow.
I told you yesterday, Lonnie called me yesterday. He was almost in tears. It was the weirdest conversation I ever had.
Really?
What can I do, Gary? I go, Lonnie, it's not about you. Do you need money? Is it money? I go, Lonnie, really, it's not about you. I'll go and get a sponsor. I'll pay all production costs. I go, but Lonnie, it's not about you. Gary, anything, please. You don't understand. The employees are waiting for this.
God bless Lonnie.
That's amazing.
Lonnie from Scores. Come on, let's have a toast to Lonnie.
He should be your general manager.
Go ahead, Artie.
Lonnie, salud, Chindan. Asiamo faccia brozza.
To my boy Lonnie over at Scores.
You want to give Lonnie a gift?
Yeah.
Go have a party there. That's what he wants you to. He wants you to live there.
I tried. I wanted the bukkake party.
Yeah, with Lonnie's support, we can't put it together again?
No. So it seems to be impossible. We're in one of those stalemates where Tom won't back down.
He can't back down now.
He can't because he feels it would make him look bad.
Bon Jovi's disappointed.
I know, of course. Bon Jovi loves bukkake.
I bet they are. In fact, Lonnie told me, I didn't even know about this, that Bon Jovi's people had already been at Scores measuring, like, the stage.
Yeah, they were taking it seriously.
Can we fit bukkake and the drums on the same stage?
Heather Locklear was crying. She thought she'd get rid of Richie for a couple of days. All right, we got to take a break. It's been a while since I took a break. When we come back, I got to...
El Paso, you're on the air.
Howard.
Yes.
Is there anything in particular you're talking about?
No.
I was wondering if you've seen CNN Talk Live.
CNN Talk Live?
Yeah.
I can't watch that, but go ahead.
They were talking about talk radio, the comments President Clinton made on it. And one of the guys stood up and he said, they asked him if he listened to talk radio, and he said you. And the only comment they had to make about you was that you were nothing but like sophomore bathtub humor. Like all these other guys have, something real interesting to say.
I'm the reason that those guys have shows. I'm the reason I revolutionized radio. No one talked about radio ever. Radio, now all they do is do shows on radio. Whether radio is good, whether radio is bad. I revitalized the industry. When I got into it 20 years ago, they were all playing music. And they were all doing these talk shows that didn't formulate opinion. And the best they can say about me on any of these shows is that I'm a jerk and I'm sophomoric. I changed the face of radio.
I mean, what the
At least I chose a profession and did something in it. And that fat pig, isn't that a woman that hosts that?
Yeah.
A big fatso?
Yeah.
That big fatso, she can't even recognize that I changed the face of radio. She thinks that, what these guys, these conservative talk show hosts? Conservatives don't take chances by nature. They think everything should be status quo. They had to wake up to my revolution that I formed here. Yeah, all I am is a buffoon. I got people talking. I got people saying real stuff on the radio. And the best that fat pig hostess can do is say, he really is a sophomoric toilet humor.
Did she say it?
I don't care who said it.
No, yeah, she's the one that said it.
She should be the one to point it out. That shows how astute she is.
You don't even know her name. That's how much impact she's having on her audience.
And the reason President Clinton is attacking hate radio, quote-unquote hate radio, the reason he's attacking Rush Limbaugh and G. Gordon Liddy and all these guys is because for the last 2 years of his administration, anytime the guy opens his mouth, this is why he's doing it. I don't say that you should blame radio for anything, but I'm telling you why he's doing it. The last 2 years of his administration, anytime this guy opens his mouth, Clinton, these guys go, he's not my president. He's not the president of the United States. He sucks. He's a piece of dirt. Instead of saying maybe this piece of legislation is good, this piece of legislation is bad, Blanket statements. He sucks. He's no good. These guys are not opinionated people. They just are shills for the Republican Party. You want to be a man of opinion. You might agree with a few things the president says. You might disagree with a few things the president says. But never should you hear the words, that's not my president. What do you mean? Of course it's your president. Well, what do you mean? And then when we get a Republican, we're all going to run around and say he's not our president? You got to get behind whoever's the president. I'd at least give the guy an opportunity to do his job. And if he happens to say something good, you support him. If he says something bad, you could be against him. But what kind of nonsense is that? So finally, with this Oklahoma situation, he got in a little dig on these guys, and they all start whining. Oh, come on, don't say anything bad about us. Because they're all cowards. If the heat gets too much for them, they'll all fold. Rush Limbaugh will fold. Yes. G. Gordon Liddy will fold. They'll all fold.
That's why it makes a difference to them what the president says.
Yeah, Bob Grant folds. If some senator, guy running for senator says something bad about him, he apologizes, he folds. Same with, remember he called everyone faggots?
Yeah.
Called everyone faggots, and then the homosexuals started complaining, so he says they're not faggots. Listen, if you think guys are faggots, say it. What are you afraid of? Dope. All these guys are a bunch of mice. Meese. And I spawned all of them. And anyone who says my impact on radio hasn't been great, that I'm just toilet humor, better rethink the history of radio. Because when I got in it, you didn't hear anybody say anything. Take air checks from 20 years ago. Find some tapes. People have them. Listen to what people were doing. Here's Imus. I'll do an impression of Imus 20 years ago. Here it is. Beep, beep. Wank, wank. How's your Donkey Kong, baby? WNBC, I love you. Coming up in 20 minutes, a little Moby Worm. We're going to see if Moby Worm's going to eat your high school. Whack, 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 quack, 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 eat me. That was his quack, quack. Okay, here's Charles with the news. Charles? Thank you, Don. In the news today, we blah, 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 blah. Okay, here's Raj up in the traffic cop there.
Thank you, Mr. Imus.
Thank you, honey.
Well, the traffic today is very, very bad, and it looks real bad.
Okay, quack, 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 quack. Hey, you're coming up on 657 here in New York, and I'm at NBC. Here's Toto. Coming up in 15 minutes, you're going to have Moby Worm again. Moby Worm's going to eat your high school. That was it. That's his routine. Rush Limbaugh was out of radio because he couldn't figure out, like, how he was a disc jockey. He couldn't figure out how to talk on the radio. G. Gordon Liddy was in jail. They were all Casey Kasems. I got on the radio, got fired from 27 different radio stations for what I was doing. And then slowly but surely, you heard a bunch of guys start imitating me. That's the history of radio. Now I tune in, any radio guy sounds like me. Exactly like me. They're all identical clones. Yeah, some of them talk about politics, some of them talk about bathroom humor, but they suddenly have come to life. A lot of them don't even have a personality. But because nobody else is on, they do okay. Don't tell me about the history of radio. That fat cow on CNN, I don't even know her name. I spit on her. She's garbage. She's nothing. She's dirt. She innovated nothing. She's a piece of garbage. She's as bad as Linda Ronstadt. That fat slob.
In fact, she looks like Linda Ronstadt.
Yeah, you know what they ought to have on that CNN Live today? The two fat slobs. Let her arm wrestle with Linda Ronstadt at the buffet. Whoever wins gets to eat. That's what I say. My cookie. Yeah, this is my cookie. You're going to have to arm wrestle me for it. Two fatzos.
Too fat opinionated.
Yeah. All of a sudden they got opinions. Nobody had an opinion. Don't tell me, man.
She won't say anything about those other guys and what they do.
No.
She'll just ask, what do you think? Do you think that radio is causing people to hate?
Mm-hmm.
But mention your name, she's got opinions.
Now the word penis is used freely on the radio. You never heard once penis being said. Now you hear it on TV.
I was going to say, you even freed up television.
Yep.
Don't say that your influence is limited to radio.
Paul Reiser throws in at least one penis reference in Mad About You. You think you could have done that? I got fired for that.
They do whole shows on masturbation.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm the scuzzball of the industry. Let me tell you something. I've done more for radio and television than anybody on this planet. I've made it so people can talk. I made the medium interesting again. The president is talking about radio. It's suddenly seen as a powerful device. When did you ever see that? Don't hand me this crap, and I'm tired of people telling me that I'm just a sophomoric idiot. I'm the idiot who went ahead and did all this, who revolutionized it, who made things happen. And I got to sit and listen to how I'm irrelevant and I'm some potty humor guy. I'm a little more than a potty humor guy. What am I? Well, I'm not sure, but something. I knew what radio could be. I knew it could be a great medium. I knew that didn't have to be a shameful medium. You see guys like Rush Limbaugh now. Oh, I don't make personal appearances, and I don't. Yeah, 10 years ago, that guy was appearing at the Hokey Pokey night in Savannah, Georgia.
He was cutting ribbons at supermarkets and tire stores.
Yeah, now suddenly radio is for important people. When I got in it, these were guys doing bar mitzvahs on the weekend, handing out autographs.
Standing in shopping malls.
Yeah. Ask Rush Limbaugh what he was doing. He was sitting and playing records and handing out turkeys on Thanksgiving. Don't tell me. All these fat pigs who now suddenly have careers and they're proud of being in radio. Who do you think it came from? Check what was going on 20 years ago when I got into it.
Everybody had to have a stupid name and make a stupid noise.
Rush Woo Woo Limbaugh. How you doing, Barbara? You're Donkey Kong. That was the extent of innovation. But it kills people to admit it. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I got to take a break because it's already Monday and I'm exhausted. And Scott, you bald turd, if you don't lower the temperature in here immediately, I will kill you, cut you up, and eat the pieces.
This is terrible.
Oh, but I don't want it frozen in here. I just want to be just cool, baby.
Has something changed? Was there a period of time where he was getting the temperature right?
I don't know. No.
And now that the change of season has come, he's thrown off or something?
I don't know, but I guarantee you in 20 minutes there'll be icicles forming on my nose, on my hook nose. All right, we're going to take a break and we'll be back.